Hey Sue, hey Bonnie, hi Jamie. I think I'm live. It says I'm live. Woohoo! Good sound. Hey Catherine. Hey Louise. We'll give it a few minutes and let some people start coming in. I did not announce in groups yet. I have had nothing but chaos around here all day. All day, all day. I finally did eat though. Let's see. I got one little quick help to do over here with Mandy. Okay. See if she can join us over here, and then I can just help her. Elbow and forehead. You've lost an S and you can't find it anywhere. Hey, Mary Ellen. Sue, I have been there. Trust me. I have looked for letters all over the place and get in to take a nice, hot, relaxing bath, and what floats by? The letter that I was looking for. No clue where it was, but it shows up. It always shows up in my bathtub. Okay. For those of you that are already here that don't know, the tools are available, new tools on HSN. They are not just the tips. If you get the perforation tool, you're going to have to get the housing, and if you get the other three tools are in a bundle. The wavy, the engraver, and the debosser are all in a bundle with one housing. So they're available. I'm showing that they're on extended delivery for 7/25, the 25th, which is 10 days from now. And they should be at Cricut by then. So it's going to be a shot in the dark if you get them from them or get them from Cricut. You're probably going to get them about the same time. So who knows? Yeah, find one your pet, Louise. I know, right? Hi, Joan. Hi, Pat. Pat's with us. So, if you guys want those, you can go over to HSN. Now, they are doing a bundle deal. I don't know if it's going to be a different bundle, if it's going to be on a different sale, whatever. Several people I've seen posting a code 189360 is 20% off. So, it's up to you guys, however you want to do it, to try to order those. Like I said, I'm going to order a set from them, and I'm going to order a set from Cricut, and whichever one I get first, fine, and the other set I'll do a giveaway on. So, that's covered, and let's see if Mandy joins us. Mandy, if you have joined us or if you're out there, just post your question in caps about the quilting squares and we will answer it. Mandy has about, unless somebody wants to go and explain it to her on Facebook, she's in the Cricut Maker Project. She posted a question about making 200 squares cut on her Cricut for a quilt. And whenever you have that many, you want to multiply it on your screen, your matte screen, not in Design Space. Yeah, Pat, that's the wisest thing, I think, because you can get just the tips, especially if you already have the scoring wheel. You can get just the tips, and it's going to cost less to start with, plus you'll get to use your access discount, and your group code most likely is going to work on those. So that's still your 20% off. So either way. But if you want all the housings and all that stuff, that if you've already got it and you want them, then maybe that's the way to buy them. I don't know. I just know that I'm ordering them so that I can get them in as quickly as possible for you guys. That way I'll have a set to give away, and whichever set gets here first, so that I can go ahead and do some things for you guys. Because the file we're doing tonight, I got a little surprise. Sue asked me about it when I showed her and asked her what she thought. She had given me some feedback, and I am going to try to make a, well, I'm not going to try, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to try to make a little thing for that using the perforation tool. I don't have it yet, but I can still create the file to do it, so we'll see. Hey, Claudia. Long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. Good to see you. So let's go over to Design Space. Oh, let me play the intro and then we'll get started, because right now it's time for the intro. We were just talking and doing some things while we were waiting on other people to come in. Okay. There she goes, Sue. There she goes, dancing. I just love that little intro. It's my favorite. I'm going to keep that one for a good long time, I think. Okay. Hi, Hetty. Hi, Mom of 12. Good to see you guys. We just got started. We've just been chatting for a few minutes before it was time for the live actual time. So that what we're discussing right now, this is tonight's project, and you guys are welcome to change this up. This is my file, but if you guys want it, this is not in your file. You've got a print and cut, and then another flower. The flower that I cut, I had it in your file and I took it out because it was a close to my heart cartridge that I had gotten my flower off of without realizing it. And sometimes when I do that, you guys can't open it unless you own that cartridge. So I had to take it out of the file. So I replaced it with images for yours, but mine, this one is public. It's file 159036662. If you guys want it, because this piece is not in your file, because I did this as an afterthought because of something that Sue said last week, 2 weeks ago. I don't even remember. But Sue C said something about putting a bottom into the angel ornament so they could put messages or candies or whatever on the inside of those. And I said I wasn't going to do it. Well, I said I was thinking about it, and then I didn't do it because I was like, well, that what might tear it up if they open it to get the candy out, and they may not want to do that. And then the perforation tool came out, so I put it back in. And this is my test one. You guys are going to get to see me test it. Thank you, Sue. You guys are going to get to see me test it. And these lines right now are set to score, but I am going to go through, I'm going to detach. I was still working on this when I went live. I'm going to move that, and I'm going to attach all of those, and I'm going to change them to perforate. So now they are on perforation. Just going to align, center. Hopefully we can get, oops, no, we don't want to go, I forgot about that. It does that with this shape. You just get it right back in there where it's supposed to be. And it's okay if it's a little long. It's not going to hurt anything. You're going to cut there anyway. So I'm going to attach. If you guys want to shorten these two lines, you can. So now this is set for perforation. You can see the perforation tool over here. I don't have it yet, so we're just going to make do, okay? But I'm going to show you guys what it's going to do. So other than this and the little flower, the close to my heart flower in there, your file is exactly the same, but your file doesn't have that piece in there. Your file looks like this. Let me get that to open up. Oh, go ahead and replace it. Go ahead. I thought I was getting 2 design spaces, but I guess I didn't. There's mine. There's this one. Let me open this one. So your file's going to look like this. This is a really quick, simple, easy project. I put a print and cut one in there, and I think it's about sized right. You can make it larger or smaller, and then I put this flower in there because you can't use the other one. So if you want my file, and then it would be easier for you guys just to upload the little piece that she's going to be holding. So if you get this file instead of the others. And so that is all that I wanted to show you guys. It would be easier because we can't marry 2 files, and I wasn't thinking when I did this and created it in here, working on my sizing. So I may go back and put it in the other one if I get time. But otherwise, it's going to be in this file. You guys are welcome to it. Let me go back over to the overhead cam. Let's make sure you guys are all straight too. There we go. And this is what we're making. And this is the little idea that Sue came up with. And I put the piece in there, and I got a little sticky. I started to glue it in, and then I said, no, wait, the perforation tool. This will be perfect. Now, I did trim up one of the edges, which is going to be the pull tab on this. And then I folded all the others back to stick it in. And you don't want to glue it in, but it wants to be snug. Well, actually, you will be gluing the perforated one in. This one you can't because there's no way to rip it out. But it will fit in there if you don't have the perforation tools, and you can do it this way. And it's snug enough, it should stay in as long as you don't put anything really heavy in it, okay? So until we get the perforation tool, once it's perforated, the way that those lines run on here, you're going to be able to pull these out. But because I couldn't pull them out and I didn't want to do 2 files, I'm just going to cut them out. And this one's not going to be perforated, but we're going to pretend that it is, and that we can rip it open because I'm going to glue it in to this one. But I'm just cutting right here where my perforation lines are, and you're just going to want to pull these pieces out and not rip your perforation lines. And I'm hoping that it works. Like I said, I don't have it to test, so you guys may want to wait until I get mine and test it. Or just do it like this with the score lines and cut it apart. And like I said, I had to take one of them and just folded it back. Like so. And I am using a white craft board, or it's like the craft paper, but it's white. And I get it from Hobby Lobby and Joann's. It's like 110 pound. But the one that's left up, I just curved it off just on the sides here. I just kind of cut it into a curve. That way I could tell where my tab was at. And then I placed it in. So when it's perforated, all we're going to do then is you're going to pull this, because all these lines here will be perforated, and you can just peel it back because all these pieces will be glued to the inside of the angel. Does that make sense? Does everybody get that? I mean, that's about the only way I know to explain that without having the actual tool and having it cut that way. Because my Tim Holtz tool that I can use to perforate these is in the other room. I forgot to get it. So I could actually do that and show you guys. This line here, I would change to a score. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go over there and do that now. Change that one line to a score. so that it scores instead of perforates, because you don't want it to tear off when you pull it. Like I said, this is just a last minute thing, and I haven't tested it yet, and I would have caught that as soon as I had cut it. Let's go over, and so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to select that. Well, I'm going to try to. This line right there. I'm going to change that one. I don't even have to ungroup or anything. I'm just going to change that one to score. So all of these will be perforated and that one will score. So you may have to snip it right there with your scissors. Not a big deal. Hang on, Anita. Let me get that for you. Maybe did I have the wrong one? Did I have something else? Maybe I had my old file. It might have been my old one, and that may be why nothing happened, because I had that up twice. Let me go over to my projects and grab it. Make sure I've got the right file. I told you I had to take that one flower out because it was so close to my heart, and it would tell you guys. No, that's the right number. Copy. Let's see. Try this, Anita. There you go. Should be able to click on that and open it. If you can't, let me know. Here is the original file. There's the other file. That's the one without the perforated bottom. So that's set to score. These are set to perforate, and that way you can glue it in. You may have to snip this right here, but you'll glue it in. Super simple, super easy. Those of you who have been looking for the Bright Pad, I put an announcement for the Amazon Prime deals. There's a link in there. Any of those links will take you to Amazon. The Bright Pad is on sale for $47.99, but I think it's $59 at. Yeah, that's still going to be less than using your access discount, because you can't use the group code on that because it plugs in. So, yeah. $47.99 for the Bright Pad's a good deal on Amazon Prime today, guys. So, in case anybody was looking to get that, that's probably the best it's going to get. Alright, so we've set that file up. And let's put it together. Super simple, super easy. Any of you guys have any questions on any of the new tools? Just, I know I scored this. Which side did I score? I can't see. Need my lamp. Okay, I'm gonna start on this side. I don't know why I'm trying. You don't have to fold your tab, I don't think, on this one. I think that's what I was trying to do. But we're just gonna fold on each one of these. And in case anybody's wondering, this is an ice cream cone, and I did kind of take and curve the top for this, but you don't have to. This is an ice cream cone from Design Space. You're just going to fold all of those folds. Yeah, I do have to get that scored. I'm using this 110, and sometimes it wants to be funky when you are folding it on something tiny like that. Usually get my scraper and put in there to fold against it. So you're just going to fold that just like so, and then you're going to use, before you do that, use your ribbon, whatever you have. I'm just using a pre-made tie. I get these at Hobby Lobby. They're a couple of bucks. You can get them in the gold, silver, white, red, green mixed packs. Already done. Your ornament hangers. You'll want to get that in there before you seal this up. I think I'm going to use double-sided tape just for time, because this this cardstock doesn't really care for glue. I don't know why, but it doesn't. It takes forever to dry. It soaks it up or something. Get that on there. There we go. And then you're just going to roll that around, line it up, and stick it. And I still left it out of there. Come apart. Come apart. It is much easier, trust me. And you can even put a dab of hot glue in there to hold that, whatever you want. But it is much easier to get that in there now than it is later. Don't ask me how I know. And I'm just going to take my bone folder, go in there on that seam, and press it down so it doesn't come apart. Oh, now you want an ice cream. You got it, Anita? Great. And that's all you really need for your hanger, guys. Oops, I'm pulling it out of there. You don't need much. It doesn't weigh much. And I'm going to say to use a dab of hot glue. I don't know why I pulled that. I knew better. Because I don't have everything on there yet. You don't want to go pulling on it. Maybe I can get that. There we go. Wasn't low enough for me to reach with these tweezers. That's good enough. So once you have that on there, these, if you look at it this way, you can see it was an ice cream cone. And you're just going to glue these little pieces on. I used that for the skirt pieces. And I will glue those. Just a little bit of glue. And I cut these. This was my mock-up, guys. I cut that out of some gold foil paper from Michael's. This is the shimmer paper from Cricut. And it's so much prettier. So who does not have a maker yet that only has an Explorer? Everybody got makers? Because I will be creating files for using some of the new tools, but I am also going to be making them user-friendly for people with their Explorer Air, so I'm not going to leave you guys out. But if you don't have an Explorer and you're going to be doing some of these things, you are going to need a perforation tool for some of the things. So you can go to scrapbook.com or Amazon, and Tim Holtz has a perforation tool. And you can get that. And if I don't forget, I'll run into the other room before we sign out tonight, and I will go get that and show you guys what I'm talking about. We're just going to place all of those onto our base. And then this is the angel wings. And all I did, guys, I need my scraper tool. I cleaned off, there it is. I cleaned off my desk and now I can't find anything. Isn't that bad? Clean everything off so that you can work, and then you can't find anything to work with. And I'm just giving it a little fold back right there in the center. I didn't score it or anything. Whether you fold that or not is totally up to you. But right here in that little crease, that's where I'm going to put it. Just right here. And it does take a few minutes to dry. All the way up to the top. As a matter of fact, I probably should have used a glue dot. I think it's going to stay. I just want it to stay in place while it dries because it's kind of balancing and teeter-tottering it in that little seam. Maybe it'll, that's why I said the glue doesn't like this heavy cardstock that I'm using. It takes forever. So while that's drying, you have the little wing pieces. Now if you get my file, I don't know if I sliced them off. If I didn't, I didn't. You can just cut them off because you don't need to fold that tab on these. We're just going to fold it just like we did the base. These are going to be the sleeves. And then we're actually just going to glue this one to this one. So this one's going to make a square instead of a 5-side. So you're just going to fold that over and do it just like that on both of them. Just give them a few minutes to dry while we do the rest of it. Okay. I'm just gonna try to get in there and press that down a little bit on both of them. Whatever you have. And let those two guys dry for a second because we don't want them popping apart. And this is the head. And if you have, I didn't do it. I started to, but I didn't know if these were still available. I think Jamie and I got these a couple years ago. Jamie, do you know if the Peachy Keens are still available? But they have little faces that you can use for flower centers and all sorts of little stuff. They're really cute. And I thought this one looked like the angel was singing. But if you're going to do that, you're going to need to make this slightly larger. And that's why I didn't do it, because it just barely covers the face. So I would kind of make it oval if you wanted to use that on there and do it that way. And I got all sorts of stuff sticking here. They are still available. I will get you guys a link. I think they're on Amazon. Is that where we got them, Jamie? Amazon? I think so. But they're super cute. And they have lots of uses. You can use them on several different cards. Yeah, they're on. There you go, Jamie. I think we got ours on Amazon because it was some kind of a deal. But you could get them from Peachy Keen too. So just in case you guys want to see that, Peachy Keen stamps. They have tons of cute stuff. But you're just going to take your petals that are in there, and guys, all you need is your fingers for these. And you're just going to kind of curl them. Just play with it and break that paper down and get a good curl on it. That's all you want to do. Yeah, I thought we did, because they had a deal, but they were just out. I think they were kind of new when we got them, and we got a deal on them, and that's why we went with Amazon. It's been a while. Yes, ma'am, Sarah, you can. I did use Access Images in this, but yes, you can save that file and at any time. And your purchase, if you cut it before then, all you have to do is purchase what was used in the file, and it's yours to cut as much as you want after that one-time purchase. So all 5 of those are curled, and once they're curled, you're just going to put a tiny bit of glue, and I just guesstimate, guys, and run a little bit of glue on one side of it. That's it, just one side. And then we're going to press those down onto each side. I might use tape for this, but you want it you just want to get it stuck down really good on all 5 sides. And you can even do a shorter layer, make these smaller, put another shorter layer if you want it to be more flower-like. And if you don't get enough glue or get it far enough down, just put a little dab under there and hold it. Just kind of give them, I kind of kept them all even. You could do these in colors. This would be really cute, red like a poinsettia. Would be really cute. But this is something that adults can do, and the kids. If you have really small kids, of course, you're going to have to help them out. And I think I should have waited to put my wings on. I think that was one of the things that I forgot. That's okay. I'm going to make it work. So don't do as I do. Get your petals on and then your wings. Wasn't stuck very well, so didn't hurt anything to pull it off. I don't know why this paper hates the glue. It hates everything. But I like that it's heavyweight for this. That way you can pack it up year after year. So is everybody ready for me to kick off the rest of this 4th of July? Christmas, not 4th of July, Christmas, 12 days of Christmas in July, I should say. You guys are going to need some of the 3x3 Post-it notes. You're going to need some of those. So make sure you have some of those in whatever color you want. We're going to be making a little gift. I've got things coming that are, I didn't want to load you guys down with all Christmas cards or anything like that, so I did some ornaments and some gifts and some boxes. I just did a variety of things because I will be doing more as I do every year. I will be throwing other Christmas stuff out between now and the holidays. So you guys are going to get plenty of Christmas from me. So now let's go back and put those wings back on. I think I'm going to pop dot them or tape them. I think the tape might work better just for the video. Sticks better to me than it does anything. Just going to do a little double strip here. So what other projects have you guys been working on? And if you guys were with us on Saturday, we talked about some special things with the tools that you can do, but you're going to need Escal or Inkscape to do it, where you can get half perforations and stuff like that. So make sure that you check those out. I'll get on there straight. I want to make sure your wings are on there straight, of course. So we got that on there. And then we're going to put the wings on there. And you want them, or the arms on there, whatever you want to call them, arms, sleeves, wings. But you want to glue one whole side, and I'm putting my seam to the back, I believe, on both. Yes, it does matter because if you twist them or something, it doesn't work out, but I think I flipped it, so you may be okay. We're just placing that right on to the one side of the cone opposite of the wings. And you could do your wings last and give you more base to even put these on, because you can glue it to the arms as well. And then again, I want to make sure my seam is to the back. And we're just going to go opposite. Get that one right there. Them up at the top, make sure that they're even. And then I think I'm going to use a pop dot on this one. If it had been a snake, it would have bit me. I think I'm going to use the big one. Probably shouldn't, but I am. I'm just going to place it right on there. And then I am lining up the base of this with the pop dot so that the head comes up far enough. But it doesn't matter, it's however you guys want to do yours. How cute is that? So now we have that. And then the flower. Now this is one that I bought last year at Hobby Lobby. They still sell them this year on a card with several in different sizes. So you can use that, which is what I used on this one. Okay. This is a Close to My Heart cartridge. And that's the one I used from there before I realized that's what I had used. But the one I put in there are several in there. And then you can just place it right on the front. And that's really all there is to it, guys. I did use some Nuvo drops for the center of that flower. Of course, this one has it in there already. You could use a bow. If you don't want to use a flower at all, you could put a bow up on these guys, just like so. Let's see if I can get that off of there. So if you wanted to, you could just do a bow on there of different colors. That's how that would look. Or you don't have to use a flower at all. This is from Stampin' Up. You could do just a small bow. Several things that you guys can do with these. But I think it's really super cute with just a bow. These are from Stampin' Up. Here. What do you guys think? The pink bow or the flower? I think I like the pink bow. I already have one with a flower. Why not? I'm just going to peel that sticky off. I'm just going to stick that right there. How cute is that? Yeah, this is super easy, quick, simple. The kids can do it, whether if they're really young, they can use tapes or, you know, child-safe glues, any of that. But we're pretending that this is perforated, and with the one tab bent up and the other four back, you're going to put glue on these 4 perforated tabs. And then you're just going to, wherever you want it to open from, you want to make sure that that tab is up. And you're just going to inset it right inside until it's snug. Even and snug. Of course, you want to drop your candy or whatever in as well. Just give it a second to dry. And then, with your perforated tool, all you'll have to do is just peel this back. Now, if you don't, I should have probably done this before I glued it in, but that's okay. I'm just using mine for ornaments. If you don't have a maker and you're not getting the perforated tool, and you do have a maker, you can use that Tim Holtz perforation tool on those 4 sides and give you the same outcome. cute? Does anybody have any questions? While you guys are thinking of any questions you may have, let me go get that perforation tool and show it to you. I was forgetting something when I sat down. I grabbed a scrap of paper. So this is what that tool looks like. So if you've got an air machine or explore machine, or you've got a maker and you're just not interested in buying the tool, this little guy will do the job. And you just open it up like you would a box cutter, I guess, and you can see the little blade in there. And what you're going to do is you're going to run that down your line the way that you need it to be, or where you need it to be, and it's going to perforate. And then you can just tear that apart. It gives you that perforation. So, good tool to have if you're not going to get the perforation tool or Explorer. Good thing to have. You can get this at Tonic. You can get it at scrapbook.com, Blitsy. I have links below. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it at your Hobby Lobby, Michael's. They all have them. You love M&Ms. Those would be cute in there, the little snack packs of M&Ms. I didn't quite trim that. Make sure that when you trim this that it's going to not hang over the underneath side of your angel. You don't want that to hang over. You can always go in and trim that up though, because it's not going to be glued down, it's going to be loose. So how cute. The little flower angels. I want to see some in colors, guys. You guys make some. Do some that look like flowers, different things. Pattern papers. These would be so cute with some Christmas pattern papers and little gold trims on them. Hey, Debbie. It'll be available for playback. Yeah, this would be perfect. You could put their little name tag. That's a good idea, Louise. Put a little name tag there instead of a flower for place settings. That would be cute. Great teacher's gift, everything. And like I said, if you use the sturdy cardstock, it's going to hold up. I've been throwing this around for 2 weeks. It was my mock-up, and it's held up really well. So okay, do you guys have any questions, any design space questions, any issues? Again, those tools are available on HSN. I am not an affiliate. I don't get anything from that, so you guys can use any of the HSN links you see. I believe that 20% code, correct me if I'm wrong, is, I wrote it down. Somebody posted it, I think Gerald. Gerald has it. 189360, I think it is. Right, so after dinner mints. Or you could even put a glue dot and put the peppermint on right on the bottom underneath it. If you don't want to use the perforation tool, it will sit underneath that. Look, oh yeah, that would be cute, Louise. Just fold a little piece of paper as a little hymnal. Yeah, you don't need, you could do a scrap with that and just fold it in half. Put a little hymnal right there. How cute would that be? Super cute. Tons of ideas. You can run a couple of pipe cleaners in here, guys, and pull them out for the hands if you want to. If you want to have hands on it, like she said, for a hymnal, you could run a little pipe cleaner from one side to the other to hold it. Tons of things you can do with this. Yeah, these ornament hangers are a lifesaver. I love these things, especially for kids' crafts, because this makes them all uniform and they're nice and even. They're already done. They won't get frustrated tying knots and making them all that kind of stuff. No fuss, no muss, right? Something that they can do and they can be proud of. And like I said, they're usually 50% off now, and they'll do it 2 or 3 times, but you can always use your 40% off coupon at Hobby Lobby as well. But they already have them on a card. I think you get like a 50 or 100 in a pack for $1.99. I think that's what they were last year. Yes, you could print and cut a person's face. There's just all sorts of things. I can't wait to see what you guys do with these and what your kids do. Post those, guys. Let them show their work too. Post it in the group. Doesn't matter how old they are, what it looks like. Nobody's going to be mean to them. They won't get anything but encouragement in our groups. So let them post their photos of their artworks. All right, if nobody has any other questions, now just so that you guys know, the 12 days of Christmas, I will be doing them, putting them together and doing tutorial videos. Not all of those are going to be live, guys. There's just no way that I could go live almost every day because life happens around me. So I will be recording and putting those out, but they will be daily. They will be posted in the Patreon groups, in the Facebook groups. They will be put on Ko-fi along with the files, and they will be on the website with the file and the tutorial video, just like we do now. So all you monthlies will have access to them. All of you one-time Ko-fi subscribers will have access to them in the post on Ko-fi. So just go and check every day starting the 17th, and they will be in there. Yes, please, guys, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button while we're live so you can see your name in lights. So, just in case some of you don't know what I mean by that, let me just do a little test here. Like that. When you subscribe. So make sure that you go, and if you have trouble finding the file for the day or whatever like that on these 12 days of Christmas, just ask in the group. We'll show you where it's at. We'll direct you whatever you are. If you're a Ko-fi or a patron or whatever, you're going to be able to go over to the website and get it if you're monthly, and if you're not, it's going to be on the Ko-fi post. But I'm going to be tossing out some files, and I'm even going to do, I've got 2 set up per day, but there may be some days, especially if I use the new tools, where there may be 3 files a day. So, and some of those are going to be quick and easy, and some of them may be a little complicated. So all right, guys, you guys have a wonderful week. I will be posting a video for the 12 days of Christmas on Wednesday and each day after until we're done. So you guys enjoy the files. Let me know if you have any problems with any of them. A couple of those we will go live to do, and I will announce those. And I will see you guys on, let's see, today's the 22nd, Monday at 7, and the 27th at noon on Saturday. So those 2 I know will be live. That's right, Linda. Always, but better late than never. And playback will be ready in about an hour for any of you guys that came in late. Just give YouTube time to process it. Same link, you guys can get there and you can get it. So I'll see you guys on Monday. Enjoy the files and have a happy 12 days of Christmas in July. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, supporters. I greatly appreciate you.